Hello, hello, my darling souls. Hello, Sal. Hello, Kellen. Hello, CTR. Let's see. Anyone else check in yet? That's who I see. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Hello, Yogi. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I did in fact completely forget what I was, doing in this game, and then I suddenly remembered. There's this whole fucking body that we've got to still investigate and get down from the tree. You're doing, you know what? You're doing, and you're here, and that's the important part. I have no idea what that does. Oh. Oh, I'm investigating it. That's what it's doing. It's kind of fun, actually, making the menu background scroll. It says my Prime sub isn't available until the 8th. I call bullshit. Oh, no. Rude. Wait. It is the fucking... What? Amazon, what the fuck are you doing? This week hasn't actually, like, existed to me. Like, it has... in general, the week has just, like... Time doesn't exist in general, but it's been particularly bad. So I didn't even realize it was the fucking 8th already. I just got 3 commendations in Center Drift as Viper. Hey, very good. You did knife real good. The time you need to wait until the hour you said previously or something. That's some dumb bullshit. I'm learning at the moment because apparently Apollo is trying to yoink me. Important thing to remember. So, hold on. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to find some background music real quick because I'm gonna go to a just chatting screen so I can talk about that real quick because that actually is my a bit of expertise for me. So hold on, we'll pause this. There's my music. Okay, hold on. Okay, cool. I found music. There we go. Okay. So, because I remember you saying that in the Discord earlier. Couple of things for you to keep a note of when you think that a deity is reaching out to you, whatever. 1, bear in mind that if you see that content and it's suddenly content that you are watching through to the end on TikTok, like it's not, something that you would, like you're not scrolling past it like you normally would, TikTok will continue to show you more videos like that. Videos with the same hashtags, videos with the same, content in it. 2, a lot of witchcraft related things are coming to the For You page right now because people are scared. And when people are scared, they tend to rely on anything they can to feel better. And I have seen time and time again, as my time in the pagan community, that people will start, interacting more and more with witchcraft posts because, quote unquote, why not? It can't hurt. So that will also be boosting that to your For You page. So keep that in mind. 2, when it comes to deity stuff, A, if you don't want to work with that deity or you don't want to be involved with them, you don't have to be. You are your own person. And I know that, especially with, Christianity being the way it is and Christianity being the dominant religion in both places where we live, there is some religious stuff that gets beaten into you about that, of making you think that you are, stuck dealing with this thing. You are not. So if they are not something you want to work with, not something you're interested in, you don't need to. You have free will and your own volition, whether or not you accept anything that is, may or may not be calling out to you. 3. Either do some research to look into ways of divining, for yourself, or go to somebody that you trust to divine, to make sure that A, this is in fact a thing that is happening, that a deity may in fact be reaching out to you, or, find out if it's, coincidence, because like I said, algorithmically, that stuff is being pushed right now way more than it usually is. And make sure that this is an actual thing that is happening and not just a weird quirk of, algorithm doing algorithm things. Important things to keep in mind. But the important one is also just, you never have to work with anything that you don't want to. Period. End of. And any sort of thing that, makes you think that you might have to because it is a deity, don't listen to that. That's the Christianity talking. Anyway, back to game. Sorry, that was important because I see a lot of people who get caught up in, the first time a deity does reach out to them and not realize that they can just not. I don't want anybody getting caught up in that and feeling like they have to do something, you know what I mean?
Yes?
What
do you
sure,
want
tell
to
me.
know?
Say this is a mysterious case.
It's not a particularly mysterious case.
I have had some exposure as girlfriend is a daughter of Hela, and I'm not going to be stuck with them. And my friend Rayla is linked to Hades, and his wife, I can't spell her name, Persephone. Yeah, and I mean, being around that is well and good. But like I said, go to somebody that you trust to do a divination for you first and foremost. And have them do an actual divination and explain the how they are doing it. And what the symbols that they are looking for mean. Have them explain all of this to you. So that way you have a good idea on whether or not that reading is fully trustworthy. Because even practiced practitioners still get things wrong. Whether because of inherent bias or other things going on. Having them actually explain things to you thoroughly as they're doing it, or at least as they're explaining how they came to their conclusion of their interpretation, can actually help you, A, spot if there may be a bias going on that could be influencing it, or, making sure that that this is actually something solid. I have been a witch for a very long time. This is and unfortunately I do have to save baby witches a lot from themselves. So if it sounds like I'm being super serious about it or super strict, I promise it is just a long time of having to save baby witches from themselves.
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath.
But anyway, how's everyone doing today?
I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
See. Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the Dock Workers Union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case. Strike, coup, revolution, it's brigandage, however you parse it.
You feel something.
Playing Mario and Luigi. Oh yeah, I saw you and Ash talking about that in the server earlier. I did see that you had some criticisms of it, but I didn't have a chance to actually read through them. How are you feeling about it, like, overall so far, though? An opinion taking form. Let's see. To grind the owners into fine paste and feed them to the pigs. Absolutely. With this little foreknowledge, I am unsure which side to grind into pig's feed. The decision must ferment in me. Also, nationalism. Ugh. I don't think grounding one or the other side into pig's feed will do anyone any favors. I am really, really smart. I spent the last 20 seconds deciding on which side to ground into pig feed. Why?
Politics is habit forming and hazardous. It is also irrelevant to police work.
It is not, in fact, irrelevant to police work, really. Because everything gets made into politics, whether you like it or not, and everybody has a inherent leaning in various different directions, which also applies to the fucking police, especially to the police. Grind to all of them? What you got against the workers? Cold, my thumb hurts. I have to go to work tomorrow instead of going to the TCG convention that's happening in the city. Oh no.
Now,
oh, that's rough.
Else you wanted to know
Pigs gotta eat, you know? Yeah, we can feed them, the owners. Eat the rich.
Do you want me to brief you again?
Nah, wing it.
No
We're
reason
fine.
to wing anything. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Overall, I think the game's fine so far, but I still think the original Mario and Luigi is better.
During
That's
that
fair.
time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why had
There's
themselves?
a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters.
Okay, we've actually gotten this dialogue before. We just didn't get some of the other stuff.
We are police officers.
Okay. You seem to be following me. Nothing, just an observation.
A distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean
I
distinctive?
hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
What do you mean by that? I think the game's fine, but I still think the original Mario and Luigi is better. OG Mario and Luigi just went so hard and none of the later games met the high standard it met. You know what? That's fair. I do know that, like, Nintendo has a little bit of a problem, and this is partly due to changing market forces and, you know, presidents and stuff changing, and thus the philosophy behind their game designs, you know, changing over time. But Nintendo really does have a problem specifically with the Mario franchise. I don't really notice it so much with their other IPs, but specifically with Mario, where, like, a game will experiment with the characters and world, and it'll do super well. And then they may, like, keep that, you know, tone or that experimentation going for another game or two, and then they dial it way the fuck back, like, aggressively so. And it really ends up hurting them for it, honestly. Especially because, you know, seeing the games that, like, had so much experimentation and love behind them in the first place, you know exactly what they're capable of. And then, you know, they kind of fuck with that a little bit, and it definitely causes certain series to be better in their early days than later. Definitely the Mario and Luigi saga being one of them. Paper Mario is also a really good example of that. Also, hello Ash, welcome in. How you doing? Paper Mario
They say
in
it's a
particular
sin
is a
to
sticking point
develop
for
one
me.
of your lieutenants.
Because I really love Thousand Year Door
It's
and
erratic.
Super Paper Mario, and I'm aware
Prioritize its
that
maintenance.
liking Super Paper Mario is a controversial opinion for some reason, but I do like it. And then it was like everything after Super Paper Mario is when like they got really strict with what they would and would not allow, and they dialed back the creativity allowed in that series drastically, and to the point that people don't like or trust Paper Mario anymore. Though at least they did remake Thousand Year Door, and from what I've heard, that's like they didn't really touch anything there, so that's fantastic. Last great Mario and Luigi game was Bowser's Inside Story. I've heard mixed things about Inside Story, honestly. The last great Paper Mario game was Super Paper Mario. Yes, absolutely, it is. It is Super Paper Mario is different from the two games that came before it, but it is still a phenomenal game. And the story for it is actually good. I'm doing the Crayon Crew Garlean's Gundam quest. Oh, God. You know, it's not really trauma, but I definitely don't like how they handled Gaius in that storyline, and I won't say anything because spoilers, but I'm not a fan of how they handled Gaius and, like, the development they decided to give him through it. See, they say it's a scene clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough, prioritizes containers. Kidding me, what containers?
No. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
From what I've heard, Origami King is a fine Paper Mario game. Not bad, like Sticker Star and Color Splash are, but not nearly as good as the three games in the past. Yeah, and that's because, like, Origami King did a lot of good to make the game mechanically interesting in ways that, like, Sticker Star and Color Splash did not. And it had a slightly more interesting story, but you can still tell that they have massively clamped down still on the creativity allowed. They loosened it some, which is why we were allowed to have, like, interesting, unique characters in Origami King, but without, like, the unique looks to them that, like, you know, Admiral Bobbery got in, you know, Thousand Year Door. Okay. Can I level up anything yet? I don't think I can. Okay, let's check the journal. See, we do want to sing karaoke. A rich person. I don't think we found a rich person yet. I really tried to like the battle mechanic for Origami King, but I just couldn't. I got like 3 hours in and dropped it because of it. I kind of like the puzzle battling. Admittedly, I haven't played Origami King. I've just watched playthroughs of it. I liked the like puzzle battle mechanic to it. I thought it was interesting, and I think the way that they designed the boss fights around it was actually quite cool. But it's definitely not for everyone, and that's okay. Occurs to me I never finished the Origami King. Maybe you should. Hello, Laura. Welcome in. How you doing?
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, indeed. Sing karaoke. Oh yeah, I still need to get a sad song on tape. Let's see. I still need to track down my badge. Yeah, I am not going to be able to pay for damages for a while. I still equip and complete the volumetric shit compressor thought. Oh, did I not equip that? I still have the end of day debrief with Kim. Match between precincts after the initial inspection of the body. I can't do that till I get it down. Close the water lock. It's been blocked pending repairs, which should be done by Wednesday morning. Yeah, okay. Still can't do that yet. It is not Wednesday morning. Has told you some unruly Union men gathered in the mess hall in the Whirling Wrecks. Right, that needs to be probably tomorrow. Okay. So I have thoughts. Volumetric shit compressor. Oh, I still need to, internalize that, don't I? That's why I can't do that. Yeah, complete the volumetric shit compressor. Okay. Cool. I'm slowly remembering what we were up to last. How does something taste blue? It tastes like blue. You're welcome. Sir, I need you. Okay. He doesn't want to look at the thing that I want him to look at. I also don't remember how to interact with a lot of these on controller. What?
A test of your reflexes.
The sight of bullet holes stirs, making you
Indeed. Same way that something tastes purple. Also true. Yeah. It's been so long that I'd probably need to restart the game. That's a mood. The watermelon keeps plaguing me. Have you been running into much watermelon stuff?
I've been traumatized.
are too degraded to conclusions.
Traumatized by the watermelon. Hello, Locke. Welcome in. Suffer enough pain I can taste my own genitals. That doesn't surprise me.
Where?
Point to the chips in the wall.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Okay, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Fair enough. Oh, Yogi is lemon today. Wait, have I talked to you down? Have I even noticed y'all down here before?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René,
Some people seeing one of my outfits keep commenting, wanting me to crush a watermelon between my thighs. Ah, well, your soul is watermelon flavored today, so make of that what you will.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Damn.
These
You
men
can be
play
flavorful.
in balls.
You are
This is
pineapple
a
flavored
ball.
today, apparently.
Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Hell yeah. All right, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Grab the ball and show them how it's done. Oh, that was green. My soul between my thighs. Got it. You can try. Oh,
You are immediately surprised by
Yeah.
the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
take in the
A chill
surroundings.
breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left.
The best pizza. No, absolutely not. Feel the
cold
ball.
metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrated, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is
The man ball. I might have to add an option for people to be ball flavored, apparently. Become man ball.
an embodiment of pure revolution. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Oh. I don't think that's what we were supposed to do.
A whorehouse of shit.
What the hell is your problem?
Lilith giving in to the chaos? What do you mean giving in? I am an agent of chaos, actively. Excuse? Not a weak great triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Oh, Ash is kiwi flavored today. I'm sensing anger, and I don't understand why.
Analyzed our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 pool.
I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
I will hydrate, thank you.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Indeed, totally.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay. To be fair, we did just kind of rush in, grab a ball without thinking, and yeet it into the ocean, so I'll try to fix it.
Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
I just saw him here and wanted to see what they had to say.
You never know. He might know something. This is a good
To
vote.
me when I just yeet. Just throw things into the ocean. The only thing about the man hanging in the back.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
That's fair. Most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Fair. What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other...
Wow, fuck you. There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks, don't you?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
Bruh. Misogynistic as shit. One day will be my body ensuring it too will never return. No. You're not allowed to sacrifice yourself to Dagon. Absolutely not. You're stuck here with the rest of us, Locke.
But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
Like Cthulhu's family Gregnant. Like I said, you're not allowed to sacrifice yourself to Dagon. You're stuck here with the rest of us. You're not going to Innsmouth. I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king.
No.
And
No.
just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
You would have had probably the best cocaine. However, no. You stop that. Only sacrifice if you have enough for the whole class.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
No, fuck the monarchy. And how should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects.
I mean, if you want some powdered donuts, get some powdered donuts. However, make sure it's powdered sugar, motherfucker. No cocaine here. Seems like a leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before. Yeah, no kidding.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Alright, let's talk about something else. Yeah, you know what? Thank you for your time. I don't really need to know about them playing in a crater, I don't think. Oh. I have a thought about the balls? Yes. Well, not the balls, but... Tire tracks leading into the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Okay. Can I go up there? Damn. This was the area... Okay, yeah, this is blocked off for now. I can't do anything about that. Right, because I went down this road, and that's how I came across them before. Have I talked to you before? Yes, I have. You're the gardener.
How are things?
Okay, cool.
Welcome to Rivachol.
See, announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him!
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Yeah, you tell him, Kim.
What it means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Yeah, he's right. You're undermining your best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
No, you're being
I
racist.
know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Yeah, you tell him, Kim.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Oh, fuck off.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
It's settled. We have a couple of
Whatever you
questions.
say, officers.
Oh, did I get the thing? Yeah! Beautiful. Breakthrough imminent. Cool. So I think once I'm out of this conversation, I'll be able to internalize that.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes.
Ugh.
Probably Astra Whites.
Found the smug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Oh, I hate that.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Blech.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved. Even
No,
if,
it really has not, buddy.
people who've studied these things said that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yeah, yeah, and who wrote those books? Might there be some bias in this shit? Like, yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Yeah.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
What?
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Right, I've already made up my mind. Want to hear it?
Oh?
Man seems mildly disappointed that you don't want to hear more of his lecture. Absolutely not. I cannot stand listening to this man speak any fucking longer. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Motherfucker, I am the police officer here. I will kick your ass.
Shit.
This is the one time that I will actually advocate for that, because fuck that guy.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
It, in fact, will not last for very long. But fantastic. Hold on to that. Okay. Cool. Alright, I forgot I had this stuff too. Map information incomplete. Acquire a copy of the city map. Working on it. Okay. Well, that's something. So now I can maybe deal with the, inspecting the body. Because I have equipped and completed the volumetric shit compressor, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Let's go try the thing. Because every time so far we've tried to get this fucking body down, a poor bastard has ended up throwing up.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below
+6,
is
shit
entirely
compressed.
dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
All right, come on. How?
Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
God damn it! Even though I got my shit compressed, how is it possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, Detective.
Thanks, Kim. Appreciate your support.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere.
I need to get it down, though. I don't really know how else to progress without that. Because last time we tried dealing with the dock worker stuff, we ended up having our guy, you know, suffer a heart attack. Yeah, like, I can't get in there. Like, we still would theoretically have to get by Measurehead, which we can't do.
Your race was being superseded by the Seminese. It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the army.
Come on, let's try.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and join the street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call up.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna do that.
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
I hate this. Kill for some Arby's right now? Yo, I'd love some Arby's too, honestly. Ugh. Because I seem to be locked into this, like, tiny little section of things until I can find a way forward. I just remembered how good it was. I mean, it just means you'll have to come visit again and get some Arby's. Yeah, because I don't have points that I can use yet either, do I? Yeah. Not in the slightest. Eh.
Is this about the question?
No, can't. You don't have anything new for me.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
I wish I could just hop on over willy-nilly. That would be awesome. Arby's is fine. I do wish they didn't just do curly fries now, though. I love their curly fries. I go to Arby's for the roast beef sandwiches and the curly fries. Like, ugh, they're so good. I don't think there's really anywhere else I can get to over here. It's still blocked up by the traffic jam.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Pick up the radio again.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Connect me to Sylvie again, please.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer.
Should eat food, and you should eat food. That is kind of important. Hey, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Great. What else do you need, detective?
You know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the world? I love how all of these are just, like, questions about where the fuck did my shit go?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair assumption.
Sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Have you seen my gun?
No, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Showed you my gun. When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it.
Yeah, right? Like, if he's using it to clog up a toilet, that is a completely valid, assumption. And what did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Ooh. Oh, buddy.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Off of what?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out. Off of that. People don't like that.
I didn't know that was a thing that we did! Sir, this is not Persona 3? I need you to stop.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Ah. Naruhodo. Oh, why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I'd love to stay.
Silence on the other end of the line.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
Neither.
All right, sure. Yes, but what happened to my... Because I don't think that one's going to be productive. What happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Huh? Usually it's a hit joke, right, detective? No, absolutely not.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
My badge is missing. How'd you first learn I'm a police officer?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and so does your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Him doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Alright, cool.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Alright, connect me to the 41st again,
Just
please.
a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Listen, I've actually lost my gun, too.
10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
Okay, cool. I don't have anything else that I can really
10-10, over and out.
talk to him about.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if starting.
Thank you for taking care of the Elder
in a large
Torash.
orange sector, indicating the engine is Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Fair.
The disco things. You looked like a wizard. A disco wizard. Please laugh.
Yes, he's totally a disco wizard.
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. It's that bad.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Okay, why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
She seems as if to find something policeman-like. Well, what the hell does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. This fiction is safe, you know, not getting potentially stabbed. Absolutely. Let's see. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen.
Don't say that. He's not even real. You're real.
Overshadowed by a fake man. That's harsh.
Cheer up, sir. It's much easier being a fictional character. He doesn't have to deal with real things.
That's true, actually.
Maybe you can show me some real deductive police work, sir. Like in the books.
Her smile is warm and consoling, unlike the imperial image of Dick Mullen. Indeed. I like how gently encouraging she is. Like, you're a good kid. What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in the situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Yeah, fair. What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Ow! You know what? Fair, but also you don't have to say that. Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Spitting facts, big truth. Yeah, like, listen, it's true, but you don't have to say it like that. What about a poor man getting a rich lady, then?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
Alright, well what about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
I want to read a story like that. My favorite stories are basically just gray and gray morality. One of my favorite game series is The Legacy of Kain. Like, you can't get much more gray and gray morality than that. Well, if it's written really well.
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah? Think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
She pauses, trying to figure out the appropriate answer. Fair. I want gray and dark. You give me morally flexible and evil. Again, Legacy of Kain. Also, you know, Warhammer. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
She looks at you with puzzlement. Does it ring a bell? No, alright, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books. Definitely.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
Perhaps.
Later, when you get the chance, you should address these issues by getting drunk.
No.
That'll show them.
Absolutely not. We got into this mess by getting drunk. Getting drunk is not going to get us out of it. Enough romance for me. I had other questions.
About other books?
I'll show them. Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold reddened cheek, then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Yeah.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Also, yeah. Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
It does make the famous people more famous.
She smiles gleefully. I'll show them. No, it won't! I'll show them by not getting drunk. We are better than the electrochemical dependency within our brain. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. I'll show them.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Okay, I'm going to deduce something now.
You fell.
Son of a bitch! I had a 72% chance, and it failed! The worst at time. The poison makes me feel all funny. I mean, it's one thing to consume normally. However, our guy here is kind of an alcoholic. That's a very big difference. Anyway. Scream. If you hadn't had the opportunity to drink something or eat something in a little bit, or if you haven't stretched in a while, since we are now on an ad break, and now would be the perfect time to do so. Big stretch. Because I need to stretch myself. But, yeah, well, we are not continuing until, people are off of the ad break so nobody misses anything. But also, you know, like I said, now is a good time to get a snack, get a drink, take care of yourselves, because there is only one of you in this world, and you are worth taking care of. God damn, though. I appreciate this kid being, like, it's so nice to our very chaotic person here. Maybe that being an alcoholic isn't inherently this bad, depends on the quality of regularly imbibed alcohol. No, being an alcoholic is an addiction, Yogi, and it's not a good thing. In order to be labeled an alcoholic, you have to be consuming enough alcohol for it to be a problem. Does this guy have a bigger problem than most? Absolutely. However, it is still enough to be a problem. Being an alcoholic is not a good thing. Like, being an alcoholic is very different than just enjoying alcohol. I know you never said it was a good thing, however, bring it up at this point as just like, obviously being an alcoholic doesn't mean it's this bad. However, the guy is still an alcoholic. We are still going to try to do better than that. Like, I don't think I get what the point you were trying to make in this case was. Cause he, a guy's not doing great. And calling him an alcoholic is not an incorrect thing. Alright, ad is over. Now we can continue. and have this. We failed a 72%